Hi Libra, this is going to be a June 2019 love reading for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. If you'd like to win a private reading, information is going to be linked down below, as well as information for paid private readings and my bracelets. So everything is going to be down there. Do make sure you check it out if you are interested. Alright Libra, let's see what messages there are in June 2019 in regards to love for you, or if you're cross-watching. Four of Wands. You guys, the Four of Wands is probably my most, it's the card that comes out the most. It literally comes out in every 1 to 2 to 3 readings that I do on YouTube. And also the private readings I do, it's the most viewed card, should I say, and it's insane because this is, you know, twin flame, soulmate connection. This is about your angels, your guides being present. It's such a divine card in that sense. So it's the card that literally comes out the most in my readings, which is insane. It's amazing. And there are some cards that just really don't make much of an appearance whatsoever in my readings, so it's amazing. The Four also there is about a foundation, building something. It's about a union. A lot of you may be saying 1111. I feel like ones are quite significant. Also we've got the Ace there, which also represents a 1. This is about gaining truth and clarity in regards to a twin flame or soulmate connection, which I feel you're going to get because you are in the search for truth. You want clarity. You want to know something in terms of this connection that you're feeling. It's almost like you want to know if the other person feels the same way. They're going to be coming towards you with truth, I feel. So there's something that you want to know in the month of June. You're going to be knowing that. Look at that. You want to know, and you're going to be knowing it with this King of Pentacles. So we've got 2 sevens here. Sevens kind of are about knowledge. So in this Seven of Pentacles, it's about you having done everything in the situation, you know, overlooking what you have done and essentially wondering what more there is that you can do because you want answers, you want to know. And then with this Seven of Cups card, it's about looking at things through the fantasy of things, wondering, waiting, trying to visualize, you know, if things are going to work, if they're not, what is this connection, you know, meaning, you know, what's going to happen. So, you know, make sure you see things through the reality of things. But what I am seeing is a lot of you are wondering, a lot of you are dreaming about things. You just want answers. So essentially that's what's happening right now, is that a lot of you want answers on a situation regarding a twin flame soulmate. You're really just wondering what more there is that you can do. And a lot of you are really dreaming about things, even daydreaming about things, and just wondering how things are going to go, whether you're going to get answers. And I do see that you will be getting answers with this Ace of Swords, but also with this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is strong, stable, secure. This is also a reflection of your energy and what it is that you want out of a relationship, but I'm also seeing that the other person has the ability to become very strong and stable, secure, and very much mature is what I'm seeing. So there is that idea of you wanting something long term, and there is that idea that this other person also wants to give you something in return that is also long term. Whoa! Sorry guys, that took me by surprise. Yeah, so what we have here is the Three of Swords. There's definitely a situation right now with your twin flame or soulmate. It could be that you have no communication. It could be that they broke your heart, or perhaps they distanced themselves from you. They maybe ghosted you. There was something definitely that happened between the two of you. It could have also been that you walked away. I'm seeing a lot of, messages, multiple messages coming through, but I'm seeing this is going to resonate. This reading is going to really, really make sense to a lot of Libras. This is also Libra, Gemini and Aquarius energy too with the swords. But what I'm seeing is that this Three of Swords is also a lesson, because 3 is a karmic number. Karmic meaning that it was destined to happen. It was something that was brought in by the universe to essentially teach you a lesson. And so this is a hard learned lesson is what I'm seeing. So for a lot of you, the situation that you're going through with your twin flame is a lesson. It's something that I feel that you had to learn, and perhaps even through heartbreak. It's a hard lesson, but it's something that had to happen to make you much stronger in that sense. And I'm seeing a lot of you are much stronger, because look at that 7 of Pentacles. It's like you've done everything, but you've also, you know, I feel a lot of you have also worked hard on yourself, which is the other thing that really helps in this connection, and you getting answers, you getting truth. For some of you, you perhaps didn't get any form of closure, and that's something you're looking for right now. Now, this connection is very strong, because some of you may have spotted that there is a 2 of Cups here and a 6 of Cups as well. This connection is very, very strong, and I've seen this, you know, before. I mean, you know, I saw the 3 of Swords straight away, but this card here, you know, sorry, these particular cards here, they indicate a very, very strong connection, something that is very, very mutual, and something that can really last. So we have the 6 of Cups, which is that soulmate card. It's about, you know, someone here really wanting to pursue you. There's this childlike energy. Again, you know, this can be immature, but at the same time, it's that sort of beginning stage of a relationship where there's that flirting, there's that, it's, you know, happiness, and, you know, it's that beginning that I'm seeing there as well with that 6. And, you know, again, make sure you're seeing things for the reality of things. And I see that a lot of you are really feeling this connection very, very strongly. And so make sure that, you know, if you're trying to figure out whether this resonates with you, make sure you know, you're able to see exactly how they treated you. If someone's been extremely abusive towards you, then I don't believe that this is the person. I see that this person probably just walked away, trying not to cause any form of conflict. But truly, they didn't mean that, and they, you know, didn't mean what they did. But I'm also seeing that this is not an abusive person, so I just want you guys to keep that in mind. 2 of Cups here is something very equal, very mutual. It's offering of love on both sides. It's offering of emotions on both sides, feeling the connection again very, very strongly with that 4 of Wands as well. It's a very, very strong connection, and sometimes when connections become this strong, you know, you have the power to hurt each other, but I'm not saying that's right whatsoever. But essentially this was a lesson, and they will be feeling this connection very strongly again with this 6 of Cups, with the 4 of Wands, as you do, you know, because you do feel it very, very strongly. We have the King of Swords, so this is about truth, clarity, honesty, them communicating that across to you, making it very known so that you don't have to question it again. And the 2 of Pentacles here is about balancing your emotions, balancing any worries that you have. You know, make sure you're balanced, and just make sure that you're able to understand the situation. And again, take off those rose-tinted glasses. Sometimes that can really help us in the process of spirituality and trying to understand certain situations, because daydreaming is very easy to do for sure, but sometimes it can really hurt us as well, and we want to make sure that we're just seeing everything for, you know, the reality. There's nothing wrong in daydreaming and things like that, but sometimes it can hurt you more. So, you know, try to really focus on yourself and try and see the person for who they are first, and then, you know, you can make up the decision as to whether you want to go back to them, because I'm seeing that they're going to start feeling the connection a lot strongly, and I feel like it's going to happen once you stop thinking about them so much. And of course that's hard to do, but sometimes that's how energy works in terms of soulmate and twin flame relationships. We've got the Star card. Again, this is about focusing on yourself. This is about healing, rejuvenation, really, you know, very, very strong energy of focus to you. You know, you have all of these stars around, but there's one that is just shining really brightly. So, you know, make yourself the focus of the universe for a little while. Be a little bit selfish. Take that time for yourself. Now I'm just going to cut the deck and take one card. Okay, well there's one card here, which I just lifted the entire thing up and there was literally one card. So let's take this one. This is the 6 of Swords. Now the 6 of Swords is about moving to a better place emotionally. I feel like this card really does go along with you guys. So this is about making sure that you are emotionally much, you know, in a much better place. And for some of you, I feel like you're still battling. For some of you, you know, you are very much focused on yourself, as I mentioned. But for others of you, there's still that emotional struggle that exists, and there's also an emotional struggle in the other person as well. I feel like you're mirroring each other, which is very, very common again in these sorts of relationships. But I'm seeing specifically that, you know, you will be able to get to a better place emotionally, as will the other person. And it's just when you feel like giving up, moving on, that's when that person comes back around again, because they can feel you in terms of energy. But there's a very strong connection here, which I do feel like you're going to be getting answers on. So don't be too fearful in that sense, you know, just focus mainly on yourself, and also, you know, just try and learn the lessons and move forward with them, and you know, get yourself to a better place emotionally, control those emotions, rejuvenate yourself, make yourself the focus. And Libra, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like this video, comment down below if it resonated, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and check out the description box below for all of the information that I mentioned at the beginning, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye everyone!